Celtics with 67 points with 6:45 remaining. Tatum drives down. Point game of these playoffs. Wow! Steps, tries it again. Puts it in! As the shot clock expires, LeBron James with 44. Working against Butler, got downhill, couldn't punch it. Bam says, get it out of here.
There are so many players in this year's playoffs under a tremendous amount of pressure. The Suns' Big Three experiment, the all-star powered Clippers, the Nuggets defending their title. But no one has more to prove in these playoffs than Jayson Tatum.
It's hard. It's hard getting to this point, and it's even harder, getting over the hump and winning.
We're already 1 week into the 2024 NBA playoffs, and things are living up to the hype. The last few years have been full of crazy playoff moments, exciting matchups.
They're going to get ejected here. Maxi Kleber trying to step in and keep the peace.
And nail-biting endings. But this year, things are different. After some big moves over the last year, so many different players have a lot to prove. And after finishing as the best team in the regular season, it's all or nothing for Jayson Tatum.
Tatum puts up a three. Bang! Jayson Tatum from downtown.
Criticism or not, I think the analysis around him not winning an NBA championship to this point, I think it's fair.
He's on track to join Larry Bird as the only players in Celtics history to average at least 25 points per game in 4 consecutive years. Larry Bird in that span won 3 NBA titles and 3 league MVPs.
Everything seemed perfect going into the playoffs for Tatum and the Celtics. They finished the season with a 64-18 record, making them the #1 team in the NBA. Jayson Tatum was also mentioned in the MVP conversation multiple times after silently dominating this season. But as the postseason got closer and closer, reality started to sink in. Although it's extremely unfortunate, a Jimmy-less Heat seemed like a much safer bet. But when the Miami Heat were able to narrowly make it out of the play-in, Jayson Tatum realized he would have to face off against the only team that could stop them in the first round. So why does he have so much to prove this year?
Jayson Tatum.
Okay.
Zero excuses. They have done everything in their power to surround you with talent so that you could go and hang a banner in the TD Garden.
Since coming into the league as a rookie, his path up until now has been a blessing and a curse.
Tatum against James. James drives, steps back, puts up a three. Bang! LeBron James from downtown!
You see, it's rare for most rookies to walk onto a team, average 30 minutes a game, and make the conference finals in their first year. Jayson Tatum's playoff career with the Boston Celtics has been marked by significant achievements and high expectations. Since his rookie season in 2017 to 2018, Tatum has been a pivotal player in the Celtics' playoff runs, often leading the team in scoring and playing critical roles in deep postseason games. He has helped the Celtics reach the Eastern Conference Finals multiple times, including a standout performance in his rookie year where he went toe-to-toe against LeBron James in a 7-game series at just 20 years old.
6:45 remaining. Tatum drives down and throws it down! Wow!
Being so young and starting his career off with a bang, he set the bar for expectation a lot higher than most rookies. Since his first season, he has made the playoffs 7 times, the conference finals 4 times, and the NBA finals once. But the shocking truth is that the Miami Heat have been the one team to stand in their way.
Downhill, couldn't punch it. Bam says, get it out of here.
Throughout his career, Tatum has faced the Miami Heat in several key playoff series, establishing a competitive rivalry. These matchups have been tightly contested, with both teams having their share of wins. Tatum's performances in these series have been crucial, yet they've also brought him under scrutiny, particularly regarding his ability to lead the team to an NBA championship.
You got Jayson Tatum having as many turnovers as baskets. No, you can't be the MVP and perform that way.
Critics have pointed to games where Tatum did not perform up to expectations, especially in clutch moments, which has fueled the narrative that he has much to prove in the NBA playoffs. Despite these criticisms, Tatum's playoff statistics are impressive. He's averaged 23.8 points, 7.6 rebounds, and 4.6 assists in 96 games in his playoff career. he's had moments where he's shown his capability as a top-tier player, including setting records and achieving personal bests in the postseason.
We're having a discussion about the great Jayson Tatum right now. Where was this? With 2 minutes left in the first half, you had 11 points. You finished the game with 13.
Although Jayson Tatum has put up historic numbers throughout his career, every year the conversation boils down to his performance in critical moments.
High screen action. Strus is on him. Tatum is there. Intercepted.
It's collapsing the defense.
Tatum. Stymied down low. Stymied in front of Tatum.
How about the job Miami is doing running off these guys off that three-point line?
One of the more notable moments of these games was his 2022 NBA Finals Game 6 performance against the Warriors. In arguably the biggest game of his career, he would find himself down 3-2 in an all-or-nothing Game 6 where the Celtics would need him to step up and lead them to force a Game 7.
But it will end in disappointment.
They will make the next chapter of NBA history together.
Here we go, everybody down, first group on.
Dream come true, man. We in the finals.
24 titles they've clinched on the road. And there's Andre Iguodala showing such respect to the young star Jayson Tatum.
13 points, 7 rebounds, and 2 assists. That would be the last we saw of Jayson Tatum in that NBA Finals. But in all honesty, I don't think the criticism he receives is fair. At age 24, Jayson Tatum had played in 74 playoff games, 3 conference finals, and 1 finals appearance. To put that into perspective, at age 24, LeBron James had played in 60 playoff games with 2 conference finals and 1 finals appearance. Or what about Kevin Durant? He had played in only 49 playoff games and also made 2 conference finals and 1 finals appearance. It's honestly insane how successful Tatum has been as the lead option on playoff teams so early in his career. The news and media expect so much from him at such a young age that his great performances are sometimes forgotten.
That was several feet short. Oh, Tatum on the drive. Ball denial, but Tatum gets it. Tatum finding some space, side 3. It's good. 33 to 10. Points. Tatum fires away, pumps it in. 51 for Jayson Tatum.
Last year, he dropped a 50-piece in a Game 7 series against the Sixers, led by Joel Embiid and James Harden. He now holds the most points by any player in a Game 7. When the pressure was most high, he was able to lead his team to a blowout win, sending them to the Eastern Conference Finals. Why isn't this talked about more? Truthfully, I almost completely forgot about this game, which is the harsh reality of his criticism. So what does it look like for him now?
Holiday, those strong hands, comes up with a rebound. Tatum fires away, another 3. Already stolen by Tatum. Tatum goes inside, goes at Jaquez, lays it up and right from the get-go. He came out strong, jump shot's good.
Since the playoffs started last week, the Heat and Celtics have faced off 3 times. In Game 1, Tatum silenced critiques and was able to take the first game in fashion. He dropped his first playoff triple-double with 23 points, 10 rebounds, and 10 assists in a 20-point blowout.
Supposed to be tough, right? The playoffs, no game is easy. This is the playoffs, it's a good team. We're not supposed to blow them out. It's not supposed to be easy. No lead is necessarily safe.
I'm not too sure how serious he meant that, but it's true, and it showed in Game 2.
Miami by 10 tonight.
Bet me.
Miami by 10. Bet me.
Did Shaq have the script? Not only did the Heat go on to steal Game 2 without Jimmy, but he predicted the exact difference they would win by.
Boston here angles in, finds a wide open Jovic. Kaboom! The Celtics have missed 5 of their first 7 triples. Kaboom! 3 minutes left in the game. Caleb for 3. Yes! Caleb Martin! Huge!
Miami somehow found a new spark and absolutely torched the Celtics from 3, setting a new franchise record with 23 made threes. Tyler Hero led the Heat with 24 points, but their entire starting 5 would all finish with double digits, showing the amount of fight they have left even without Butler.
I don't know about the timeline, but we've been working. I want to hoop. I want to get out here. I want some of this.
And just last night, Tatum would step up to answer the call again. In another 20-point blowout win, Jayson Tatum put up a 22 points double-double to give his team a 2-1 lead over the Heat.
It's down another one, little mid-range jumper. Porzingis continues on the bench here as the Celtics get a look for him. Backing down, Duncan Robinson. Highsmith there to help, little turnaround. TNT. Miami still with just 68 points on the board. We're almost halfway through the fourth quarter. Jayson Tatum.
This game, he looked sharp and was really able to adjust. Whilst he didn't shoot the ball efficiently, it was clear that he understood that to win, he needed to take care of the ball, and surprisingly, had 0 turnovers this game. Things are starting to shape up for Tatum and the Celtics, and it seems like they have a legitimate shot this year. But what everyone really wants to see is Jimmy returning and becoming the Celtics' kryptonite.
Oh, rocking the pigtails too. I mean, it becomes more forceful. Foul is going to send Tatum to the line for 3 more. Second time he's been fouled on a 3-point try.
Jayson Tatum needs to elevate his game during these critical playoff moments to solidify his legacy by focusing on mental toughness, decisive leadership, and strategic gameplay, especially in defense and shot selection under pressure. He can meet and surpass high expectations. As the playoffs progress, all eyes will be on Tatum to see how he handles the pressure and leads the Celtics, potentially redefining his legacy. Do you think he'll win a ring this year? As usual, let us know in the comments.